All right, welcome back, good people. This begins another video week for us. I want to first of all thank you for following me on these videos so far. It's really been a pleasure, but it's actually been more of a learning experience for me so far. And what I've learned basically is that how important it is to position things so that you can operate them as efficiently as possible and as quickly as possible. Because time becomes very important to you after you have several things going on at one time. And you always want to be thinking in terms of growing your system, growing your business. So I'm going to title this video, Growing Your Business. And I've got some business videos that's going to follow this one based on marketing, different clients and customers, advertising, and a few more other things for this week's videos. But my basic point is to get you to understand how easy this is to implement for you, because my job isn't done until you make a decision to do something for yourself. That is my objective for creating these videos, is to give you a pattern that you can follow very simply and almost free, very inexpensively, that can get you started. See, a lot of times the problem with us as human beings is that we won't start. If you start, the path becomes clearer, right? If you just stay where you are, you can say what you're going to do all day long, but until you start, until you take action, you don't get to see what people who are successful see or have seen. Because you have to go through those things to be able to identify certain things. The entrepreneurial journey is not one that's for the faint of heart. It is for someone who can become thick-skinned, who can handle adversity, who can make decisions based on $10, $100, $100,000, or millions of dollars, and live with that decision, right? You can't really make $1 million decisions with a $100 mindset or understanding, because you'll probably make the wrong decision because you're not aware, or you don't have the people in place that can help you make a decision about something on that level, which only makes sense, right? It's not like rocket science or anything. And the beautiful part about the 21st century entrepreneur is that you can be so off the radar, so to speak, and still live the life you want and make the money you want. Because there are a lot of people who are making $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 a year that you'll never hear. You'll never know who they are. And you could be one of those people. I don't know whether or not you need that type of money in your life, or you even want that type of money in your life. But if you are that type of person, which I am that type of person, I do believe in getting paid for what I do, because I believe what I do has value. And whether you do or not is not relevant. That's not relevant for me. What's relevant for me is that I create these videos and put this system together that other people can make a decision about, right? And that's the mindset you have to have going in for what you want to do. Whether it's creating videos, whether it's audio or a blog you want to grow, all that's relevant, and it's all up to you. It's going to be determined by the effort you put into it. And as you put more effort into it, the universe, you'll hear me reference the universe quite often, because the universe works in conjunction with us. It really does. As a matter of fact, let me give you this brief example. I was talking to someone the other day about dirt. When you think about dirt, you might think, wow, that's, dirt has nothing to do with anything, right? But you got to know that we were created from dirt. We were formed from dirt. So we have to have a relationship with dirt. Whether we understand it, acknowledge it, or anything, that is a fact. Just like water. We have to have water to survive. We're like 70 to 75% water. So we're probably 25% dirt, right? So we have a chemistry with the universe. It's energy. It's not like I'm going to leave this form one day, and the Larry James that you see you'll no longer see, but the inner Larry James, the spiritual part of me will continue on, right? The spirit goes on, goes back to the Creator. That's my belief. But I'm saying all that to say this. At the end of the day, when you make that decision to do something, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to step up to the plate, so to speak, and deal with the consequences. But you must make that decision. So if you've been kind of straddling the fence on whether or not you should start a business, and you're, let's say, in your 30s or 40s, and you have a job that's not really paying a lot of money, which a lot of people fall into that category, you might want to consider doing something else, right? Not that's going to replace your job today, but that may replace your job later, right? Because there is going to be a later if you continue to do what you do until your number comes up, which we all have comes up. There's a time when we all must leave this planet. So it's not about that. It's about what you do while you're here, right? It's about the energy and the people you get to cross paths with, and what you leave them with, right? What you leave them with. Which creating videos will allow you to leave a legacy for your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren, and on and on and on, 5, 6, 7 generations deep. Because this stuff will still be around. You know, these are being recorded, and they're being distributed throughout the world, not just Texas where I am, throughout the world. I have systems in place to let everybody know what I do and who I am and how you can learn from what I do. And you will too. It's not difficult, and it's not that expensive. Actually, it's very inexpensive for the effort that would take, because where you actually become strong within your business is knowing your business, knowing your clients, knowing your customer base, and how to give good customer relations with the clients that you have, right? That's where your strength comes from, because it costs more to go out and get a new client than to keep the same client and just create new services for that client, or new opportunities or benefits for that client, right? So I'm not going to talk very long on this video, because I got some really good content in line with the business. This week it's all about business. So, you know, personal development is something I really like to share information about too. But this week is going to be predominantly about my second favorite thing, which is the entrepreneurial world, the online business that you should be starting. And you may be already started. If you are, I welcome you to this, what we'll call a journey, because it will be a journey. There will be some hills and valleys along the way. But you'll laugh at those along the way. You'll laugh at them, especially once you pass them. And then, again, the universe will start to line people up and situations up, so that when you get there, the gatekeeper will let you in. So the only requirement for you is that when the gatekeeper opens that gate, that you step in. You can't let the gatekeeper open the gate and you just look. You don't get the benefits. You got to step in. And then the world opens up to you. That's how it works. My name is Larry James. My company is Speaker Larry. And my website, speakerlarry.com. My blog, speakerlarry.blog. Check it out. You might like it.